Hello everyone, am I audible?
Hi Nura, you are audible.
Okay. Okay, great. So today I would like to show you guys some of the prerequisites that we want for our labs to AWS course to get into. So few of them are this is something that I want you to have by at least next week, okay? So that we can be ready for doing labs and everything. So let's get into it. I hope you can see my screen. One sec. Can you see it?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. So I'll share this link with you guys because this is where you start your step one. Okay. Uh, Nobody have an AWS account in this, right? Have you anybody have attended any AWS courses before? No, right?
no, but I have account.
You have account, okay. So whoever doesn't
Mm.
have an account has to create an account, okay, to get started with. So this is the link for it. Okay, so I think is there any new guys have joined today's session? Anybody who was not there in the
I
first
just
day?
joined today.
Basil.
I just joined today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Okay, Basil, we just had only an introduction session in the day one. Nothing
Yeah, I'll
else
watch the
actually.
video. Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah. So I would love if you can share your introduction as well before we get started.
Yeah. My name is Jason. I live in Muathura, like in Ernakulam district, Kerala.
Okay.
I was in UK for like 4 years. I was doing my masters there. Now I just came back to
Mm-hmm.
Kerala, so I just wanted to
Okay.
learn
You were
something
you
new.
were studying. You are not yet
No, I
started
was
your
not
career.
working anywhere. No, I was not working anywhere.
Ah, okay, okay, okay. So you wanted to start a career in
Yeah,
cloud.
yeah.
Okay, understood, understood. Okay, okay. So any which way, from today onwards, we'll be doing like a little bit. These are the prerequisites that I'm going to discuss, and a little bit little. Okay, not too
Okay.
much. We will get into the session. I think by this week, I think our participants will be fixed. Moreover, and then from the next week onwards, like we'll be able to officially start the labs and everything. But so that because by the time you will be ready with your AWS account, because sometimes when you create an AWS account, it might take 24 hours, or some issue can occur for some people, but sometimes it will be ready within like the moment you create. Okay, so of course at least 2 to 3 days you might require. Anyway, take your time. So this is the link that I have provided in the chat. I hope it is visible for everybody. And this is where you start your step one. Okay, but there are some few things that you need to know about before you create the AWS account. Because in this, you people are all are based in India only, right? Nobody from Middle East, right? Okay, everybody are creating Amazon India Private Limited, correct? Because the policy in MENA region is different than the policy in India. Okay, because in MENA region, there is something known as auto debit. Okay, without any notification, without any other consent, there will be if there any charge on your account, it will auto debit. But in India, it is not like that. They'll not auto debit anything from your account because of the RBI regulations. Okay, so if you're creating an account in Amazon India Private Limited, then no problem. Okay, so if anybody who is, yeah.
Ma'am, is it free for 1 year?
It's not free for 1 year. It's actually a credit, $200 credit you're getting on your account. Okay, it's like consumption. Okay, there are some free tier eligible services for you. But in case if you pass the limit, okay, let's say they're telling you that you can use 100 hours of a server. Okay, let's say you pass 100
If it
hours.
is a monthly limit or
It's monthly limit, yes. Currently, they have monthly limits. Okay, so if you pass that monthly limits, then only you will be deducted or charged on your account. But even though if you're charged on your account, you don't have to pay. Okay, you don't have to pay anything. Okay, if it is some small amount like five rupees or 10 rupees or 100 rupees, if you want to pay, you okay, fine, no problem. But don't pay it, because even if it is even if you lost it, you can actually create another account with another details. Okay, so they will wait like at least for 3 months. But I know that some of my batch students, they have been using their account for 6 months and 9 months and all, completely for free. Okay, so it is better when you practice, when whatever the resources that you create, make sure you delete those resources the same day. Okay, the same moment, so that you don't get extra charges, because your whatever the usage that will be charged within your free limits. Okay, so that you will not be charged extra. So can maintain
Nora,
your.
so
Mm.
do I need to create a new account? Because I got a mail like your AWS account has exceeded 85% of the usage limit. So should I
Mm.
need to create a new account?
Maybe you might need to, because when we are doing labs and all, no, at that time you might be consuming the remaining credits too. So at that time,
Okay.
there is a chance that your account will get suspended. Okay, so
Okay,
what
got
you
it.
can do is you can create one, let it be, use that one. Okay, if it is getting suspended, then you can create a new one. Not now.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see. So, but one thing you need to make sure that you don't have any AWS EC2 instance running, or any other resources. Okay, make sure you
Okay.
delete all of it. Did you use
Just
any?
terminated. EC2
Yeah,
instance.
terminating. Yes,
Mm.
terminating. So have you used, so how come your 85% is consumed?
Just through YouTube I studied little bit.
Okay, so you didn't terminate any of your resources?
I terminated and stopped some of us.
No. Stopping means you're just stopping the server, okay? But there are some volumes, which is nothing but storage is associated with it. Those things will get charged.
Okay.
Okay, so stopping is not enough. So if you have finished your lab, you have to terminate it.
Okay.
Okay, because if you're consuming 85% in the sense, I think you might have used a bit, right?
And just basic I used, but I
Okay.
didn't terminate it.
Okay. From how many months you have been started this account?
I think from past 6 months, I think.
Okay, fine. Okay, so make sure you terminate it and remove all the resources so that you can continuously use that. Okay, so
Okay.
you don't have to get a new one and all if it is not getting suspended.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay, fine then. So for the remaining people, I would like to show you the steps through which you will be creating an AWS account. So as I shared the link, this is the first area you will be landing into. So this is the area where you have to give your mail address, something that personal mail ID, and an account name you can give. Then you have to click on verify email address. So there will be a verification code will be sent. I'll just show you the remaining steps over here. Okay, see, there will be a verification code sent to your mail ID. You have to verify that as usual. Then you have to mention a password for your account. Once you have mentioned that, your first step completes. Then comes the second part, where you have to give all your details, which should be a valid details. Okay, not a random details. Just give a valid detail, because AWS, because I think few years back, okay, when I was studying, AWS account, creating an AWS account was like hassle free. Okay, it's like you create an AWS account with random details, they'll get approved. Okay, you do. I have actually created within 1 year itself, I might have created multiple AWS accounts with different mail IDs. So there is no issue for this identity verification or anything of that sort. But nowadays, because they know, right? Because they know that these people are like training people or whoever it is, they are making use of these AWS accounts. So it's, of course, first and all, they'll give free trial and everything, but then they'll tighten the verification process, right? Same like that. Here you have to give your all your personal details, which is actually the true details about you, and you have to complete the step. So here you have two options, either to go for business and personal. Of course, you have to go for personal. Business is for companies. Okay, don't go for that. That's a different set of concept actually. So go for personal. Okay, that's the second step. Then comes the major step. Okay, which is the third step, where you have to mention a debit card or a credit card details. Okay, I prefer go for debit card because a lot of you people might have not been that confident enough for credit card. So I don't really encourage it, but give debit card. Okay. Now in case if you have any trouble giving your current debit card because where you do the transaction and everything, I suggest, okay, currently I'm not sure if FI is giving, but I think Kodak is giving. Okay, Kodak Bank is giving zero balance account. I think in online itself, you can create a zero balance account. And doing a KYC, they are giving you a digital debit card also. Okay, so in case if you don't want to give your current debit card, okay, but I'm telling you, I have given my debit cards. I think even who is that? Ajmal, right? Ajmal, you have given your own debit card?
No, I gave my friend debit card. Mine
Okay.
it won't work. So
Okay. However, so is there any auto debit happen till date?
no, I think
No, right? Yeah. So whoever wants to give their current debit card, they can give. But I'm telling you, alternatively, if you have any issue with that, alternatively, you can go for this zero balance account or some account that you are not using, but they need a debit card details. Okay. So once you give these debit card details, some of the even though if it is Visa card or even though if it is MasterCard, there is some issue with some cards. They don't accept some cards.
yeah.
Okay.
For me, Visa card is not supported. So I checked with MasterCard. It is working.
Yeah. So some of the Visa card, I think they have this kind of verification internally. Even if it is Visa, they have this kind of some verification. I don't know, tier level or I don't know. Some verification is there. That's why they're not supporting it. So for some people, Visa card will work. Okay, that's a problem here. So if it is not working, try to get maybe your mother's card or father's card or friend's card, but make sure if they are okay with it, or you can go for Kodak or FI. Okay, online itself you can get it. Then by giving that, you have to mention everything, CVV and all this stuff, and you're going to verify this. So in order for the verification purpose, they'll send you an OTP. And once you send an OTP, once you enter the OTP, they're going to deduct you 2 rupees. 2 rupees, right? Ajmal, for you 2 rupees only, right?
Yes,
Yeah, 2 rupees. They are going to deduct from your account and they will refund that back. Usual process. So this for a verification purpose that your debit card is working. Okay. So that is what important area. Okay. So I'm telling you, if you're creating Amazon India Private Limited, there is no auto debit issue. But if anybody is creating Mina, don't create it, because make sure you create by using a friend or someone. Okay, someone from India. Try them to create for you. Okay, and give the credentials to you and use that. Okay, because I am also not using Mina accounts. For me, AWS account is created by Bsoft and they share me the credentials and I use that because I can't create here. If I create, I'll get auto debit. That's why. Okay, is that clear for everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So once you have confirmed that, okay, this is the verification code and everything. See, CAPTCHA, mobile number, verification, all those stuff. Once it has happened, then what you do is once it has happened, then what is the next thing that you have to do is you have to go for the plan. Okay, so you have to go for basic support free. because of course it is free. You don't have to go for this one, and you click on complete sign up. Okay, then you can able to see, you'll be able to see if your account is get created, then you will be able to see a congratulation page. Then you can click on go to AWS Management Console. There itself, there is a link over there. Then what you have to do, you have to log in. This is the area where you can actually log in. So there is a mail ID and a password you mentioned, right? So you can go to you can enter the mail ID, you can enter the password, and you end up seeing this particular screen, the console. Okay, just like I can show you mine. Okay, sometimes you might get this screen and all. Don't worry about it. Click on sign in. Okay, this is what you see. You will see. Okay, everybody, is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, so please try, everybody. Okay, if you want, in case, I can share this link also with you regarding the steps and everything, so that you can refer in case if you get stuck. There is no stuck and all. This is just a process. Only thing is like the activation is something that you need to get. Maybe some people has to wait 24 hours. Some people will get it soon. Okay. Any which way, after login, okay, whether to maybe sometimes, what happens is you will be able to log in your AWS account. Okay, but you'll not be able to access the services. For that, what you need to check right after you log in, okay, right after you log in, there is a search bar. Can you see a search bar over here? This is where you search all of the AWS services. Okay. Here, don't worry about what is it and all. Here, what I want you to type is, I want you to type EC2. Okay, what is it? EC2. Okay, so just click on this particular link, what is exactly appearing over here as a result. Click on it so that you will be redirected to a particular dashboard. Okay, and on the left hand side, can you see something known as instances? Yeah, click on instances on the left hand side. Okay, and if you can see this particular screen without any error, because sometimes even if it is you are able to log in, you'll not be able to see the screen, because when you come to this particular screen, they'll say it will take contact AWS account. It will take 24 hours to get activated. Okay, there is a chance that you might get this screen. If you're not getting this screen, okay, fine, no problem. Okay, but if in case you're getting that contact support, whatever, what you need to do is simple. Here you have an option known as support. Can you see? Can everybody see that? There is a question mark in the ribbon. Yeah, click on it. Okay, here you have an option known as support center. Okay. Okay, so here, okay, here what you can do, you can actually create a case. Okay, so what you do is, this is okay, support interaction. 1 second. Okay, see here on the left hand side. Okay, can you see support cases? Click on it, and here is where exactly you create a case. Okay, so click on create case. So once you click on create case, this is a description. You can just mention description, because this is going to help you with what you call it as some AI generated responses. Okay, you can do that as well. Then once you mention what is your issue, because you can say that you're trying to create an AWS account, and this is what you are getting. Whatever the error that you're getting, you can mention that error and send a request. So what they'll do, they will support you within 24 hours. Okay, it will take time, however. So for people who have not yet able to activate their account, to whom that I'm speaking to. Okay, but some of the people will get it done automatically, no problem. Okay, so this is what you have to do. Then you have to wait 24 hours until it is ready. Then you can re-log into your AWS account and check again. If it is not till activated even after 48 hours, then again we have to raise a support ticket, or you need to check if whether you have given any wrong information or anything of that sort. Okay. So if it is already existing, if you're using same mail ID or same mobile number, then of course you will get rejected at that time itself. Okay. So this is the first prerequisite that everybody should have to go on with AWS course. Okay, am I clear?
Yes.
Okay, great. Now, next thing. Okay, next thing that I want you to have is, these are also some prerequisites. Okay, so who here was Linux administrator? Ajmal, you? Or who else? You, right? Okay. Have you used Putty in your organization?
Yes.
Yes. For what it is, you know for what it is?
To connect the server.
To connect to the server, right? It's like a third
Yes.
party. Okay, it's like
Yes.
a third party client that we use to connect to the Linux server. Okay, so I want you to have this because, see, not only in AWS account, in AWS account, actually there is an option to connect to a particular Linux server directly. Okay, but I will show you how exactly, if you get a third party client, not only Putty, okay, there are so many empty Putties there, Bitwise SSH is there. There are so many third party clients are available. Okay, but commonly used is Putty only. So what we will do? We will I'll show you how exactly you can connect when you get an information of a Linux machine. How can you connect to that Linux machine by using a third party client? Okay, especially in Putty. For doing that, I want you to have Putty in your machine. Okay, it's very simple. It's a free client you can download. So just search for Putty download. So you get very first link itself from putty.org. Okay. Then if you click on it, you will get an area where to click on download Putty. Just click on it. Okay. Then, so most of you might have I don't know whether 64-bit or 32-bit. You can use any of this, what do you call it, as installer. If it is 64-bit x86, go for it. Or if it's 32-bit, go for it. Right? If you click on this hyperlink, automatically, see, there is a download happened. Once it is downloaded, then click on open file, and thereon you have to install it. Okay, so I've already installed in my system. In my system, I already have it. So, but for you people have to download first, then install it. Okay, once you install it, go to search and type Putty, Putty. Okay, this is the application. If you click on it, this is what you will see. This you will not see. Okay, so this is what you will see. So if you can see this, then that means, okay, no problem. We have successfully installed your Putty application. Okay, will you do that? Everyone?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, great. That is clear, right?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Now the next thing is AWS CLI. Okay, just type AWS CLI download. Okay, just like AWS have a GUI interface. I hope you people know the graphical interface, just like you see over here, like Windows. Okay, Windows have a GUI and CLI, right? Just like that. AWS also have GUI and CLI. Okay, there are some things that you have to do via the CLI, which is nothing but the for the people who don't understand, let me just say there's a black screen you used to see, right? Command prompt. Everybody knows, right? Okay, see. For Windows, you people might have seen this black screen, correct? Okay, this is a command prompt or the CLI, command line interface of the Windows, through which you can communicate with the Windows server by commands. Okay, so if you want to create a file, if you want to create a folder, if you want to list a folder, everything you have to perform here as commands. But in Windows GUI, do you do that? No, right? If you want to create a file, what you do? You just right click on it, right? You just click on right click and it's not coming. See, you click on new and you click a folder, or you go ahead and create a file just like that. Easy, right? But there is a command line interface too, where you perform commands. Yeah.
Through command prompt, are we able to connect to the virtual server? Like
Yeah, you can,
SSH, right?
can. Yes, you can do the Bastion host.
So which is better?
Yeah.
Putty or command prompt?
No, Putty is a third-party application, right? It's very sometimes you might not be using. Sometimes you can use the internal one, but Putty is a third party. So when it comes to third party, Putty is commonly lightweight and easy to use in every environment. That's why people use that. That for the connectivity, you can save the session. That's a benefit of Putty all over. Okay. You can use the Bastion host, no problem. But when we use is when you really want to connect your let's say you have some files in your in your machine, and then you want to transfer some machine, from some files from your local machine into the server. At that time and all, we do the Bastion hosting most of the time. But if that is not your case, then no problem. But for that also there is some like what do you call it as WinSCP, if I'm not wrong. WinSCP or WinSCP, if I'm not wrong. There are some third-party applications that are available if you want to transfer
Files, right?
data from files from one area to another area, or one local server to another server. And there are some one of the WinSCP is most commonly used one, but there are so many others too. Yeah. Okay, where were we? Yes, we need to install CLI. So, in order to install, where is it? Yeah. First of all, what you have to do is you have to first download the CLI on your local machine. Okay, through the local CLI only we are connecting. Okay. So, what you have to do is just go ahead and click on this link, the very first link, because here you can able to see AWS documentation, right? Okay, this is where you will go, because that's where you will find the what do you call it as the links. Okay, just if you just go down, okay, you can able to see that Windows. For Mac also you can able to see there is a link over here, but I'm using Windows, and most of you might have been using Windows. So currently here there is a what do you call it as link for 64-bit. There is a link over here. You can just click on the link. See, automatically what happened? A package is got downloaded. What is the next thing that you have to do? Installing. So same thing, double click on it. Once it is installed, double click on it and like open it and install it. Okay. So I've already installed in my system. How will you make sure? Okay. How will you make sure that you have downloaded in your system, or and whether it is installed properly? Okay. So how can you make sure is, let me show you. Go to your command line prompt of your Windows, okay? And I want you to type AWS. It's actually a keyword, okay? AWS, just type AWS and enter. Okay. So there is an output I'm expecting. This is the output that I'm expecting. Okay, what exactly it is telling you? It's telling you how can you use the AWS keyword, right? Usage, AWS, option, command, subcommand, and blah, 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 to help see. You can able to see there is a usage it is telling you, right? Okay. Now, in case if you have not, if you downloaded it, you try installing it, but if it is not installed properly, then it is going to show you something like this. Okay, I'm giving an extra S over here, okay, so that I'll show you the error what is showing. See, in case if AWS CLI is not installed properly, it is going to show you the error something like this. AWS is not recognized as internal or external command. This is what it will show you. Okay, but if it is installed properly, what it will show you? It will show you this one. So if in case, if it is not installed properly, any which way you have the package in your downloads, right? Go ahead and reinstall it once again. It would work. Okay, this is also clear?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, so AWS CLI, PuTTY, AWS account. AWS account is the first priority. Okay, CLI and PuTTY and all is simple only. You can install it and keep it. And one more is this is also a third-party client. Okay, I don't know how many of you used it. SQ Electron. Okay, just type SQ Electron. This is actually a third-party free client that you can use to connect to a database. Okay, so you can just type SQ Electron download and click on download GUI. Okay, so this is where you will see, if you just go down, you can see the .exe files. Can you see it? See, this exe files you can download, the latest one. So set up, you have exe file, you can see, right? So you can just go, where is it? Yeah, here. Just click on it. Right after you click on it, a package will get downloaded on your system. See, I've already downloaded 72 MB. Okay, so you download it. Once you download it, just same like that, install it. Once you install it, you will see something like this. SQ Electron app. See, like this you will see. This only, this you might not see, okay? This whatever you can see, the saved sessions you might not see. Just a blank, okay? Just a blank screen you will see. Just like this SQ Electron. Okay, so these are the prerequisites that I want you to do it in cup. Okay, guys? Okay, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, so for today's session, this is what I intended to do. And so I'm expecting you people to have AWS account as early as possible, because from tomorrow onwards, I'm going a little theory. Okay, so I mean, you should have time. So before I'm getting into lab, you have time to get your AWS account ready. Okay. Okay, fine. I think we can finish it with this much today, and we will, I think we'll see the remaining things on the next session. Okay, right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Okay, we'll see you on the next session better. Okay, so as it is first few days, I'm not dragging into 1 hour or something. I know you might get pissed by that, but okay, fine. We will see, because it is theory. It's going to be theory. So I don't want to drag it. Fine. Okay, we'll see you on the next session better. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Ma'am, I had a question.
Sorry?
Ma'am, I had a question. Which plan
Yeah,
do you
you
want
can.
me to choose? Free or paid? Do you want me to choose? While
Free.
signing up in
Free.
Okay.
Yeah, not paid at all. Yeah,
Okay.
always free.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.